Hey guys, Coach Hunter here, coming at you with another Grappling Fundamentals video, which is helping me out today. Today we're going to be talking about the outside trip. And the key concept we'll be talking about today is going to be off balancing, or kazushi, as it's often referred to in jiu-jitsu, which is just Japanese for off balancing. So, but it sounds fancy, which is always a bonus. So guys, let's go ahead and get into it. So the last time we talked about this double leg entry, where I'm getting my hand fight and I'm opening up this gap and I'm shooting in. And, you know, in an ideal world, that'd work every time, right? Well, unfortunately, we don't live in that world. So, it's very common. So as I get my hands out of the way and start to shoot, for my partner to dig an underhook on me, okay? Now, if they get both underhooks on me, that's bad. I don't want that at all. So, but more often, what's gonna end up happening is we end up in this over-under position or a mutual underhook. So I have an underhook, my partner has an underhook, okay? So this is a common position to get into. And we can start pummeling and get into our body lock and things like this, but we're just gonna go ahead and work with this position for now. Okay, we have it, so let's go ahead and use it. So guys, when we're gonna talk about the technique here that we're doing, which is the outside trip, we have to understand that if I don't get my partner off balance, I'm gonna be off balance. One of us is gonna be, and it's gonna be the person who usually initiates the movement. So I'll show you what I mean. So the technique is gonna look like this. I step out, I step around their back leg, so now both of my legs are kind of behind my partner, and I pull them through to the mat. When I'm practicing this, it's always really important to understand that when you are throwing at a partner, that you are responsible for their safety and their body. Because if I'm throwing something, I'm moving it through the air. Okay, so I'm responsible for her safety. So I'm gonna hold on to my partner and slow them down as they hit the ground. I'm not gonna throw them and just toss them to the ground. Okay? If you wanna be mean, that's a great way to do it. But when you're practicing, make sure you take care of your partners, okay? So, let's just for the sake of argument, I'm coming through here, I'm shooting in, but I get underhooked. So now I'm stuck. So we're gonna use this position. However, what I just did looked great when my partner is not resisting at all. So if I step and I reach here with my leg, I'm kind of really reaching. All my partner has to do now is pull me backward. I'm getting thrown, right? Because she was in her base, she was strong. So I need to get my partner off balance. There's a lot of ways to doing that. Let's go ahead and cover a real simple way. So I get my grip, I'm shooting, I'm trying to shoot, but I get caught here. Okay, so I'm gonna pull on my underhook side. I'm pulling her shoulder down. I'm gonna lift with my overhook. So I'm gripping her elbow and I'm lifting here. Now this is not the strong side. The strong side would be lifting with my underhook, but I'm gonna use my weak side to set up my strong side. So I pull down on this underhook, I'm lifting here, and I'm pulling her off balance this way. Now if she lets me do it, awesome, there's some good throws here. But she's gonna resist. So she's pulling back the other direction, so now I go with that and I lift. So now she's way off balance over here. That's what I need. So I pull and then lift, okay? If they don't resist, that's fine, we'll just go with that direction. But if they do resist, which is common, we're gonna go ahead and follow that. So I pull and I lift. At the same time, I'm gonna step out. I'm stepping this out, step out to the outside of this, with my leg that's on the overhook, okay? So I pull, lift, step out, and then my leg that's on the underhook side, my right hand is on the underhook, my right foot is gonna step around her leg. So now I'm inside my legs and she's way leaned outside of hers. You can see that I have this really strong position. So I'm just gonna pull through her upper body and take her to the mat. What's nice about this one too is it can be very gentle or very violent. So I'm gonna do a little bit harder throw, just to prepare you, okay? And I'll show you how we can kind of achieve that with a little bit of a hip pressure. Swinging through, I dig, when I get my underhook, so I pull and lift, stepping out at the same time, and stepping around. So right here, guys, if I just pull her across, it's gonna be a nice gentle throw, okay? But if I straighten this leg at the same time, straighten this leg, okay? It's gonna be a little pop here, it's gonna be a bigger throw. Okay, taking down. Now I did slow her down, just be nice. But you can see that she left the ground a lot more violently there. Okay, so let's go ahead and go back and forth for a few reps so you guys can see how this is gonna look. So guys, hope you enjoyed that. I think the outside trip is a great place to start with your takedowns. It has a lot of utility and a lot of ways we can go with that as we get more complicated. But you know, at its base, I think it's a simple technique that has a lot of utility. So guys, like this video and subscribe to our channel if you want to see all of our content. And as always, stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll see you on the mats.